Hey guys, good morning. I have 10 shipments going out today. First item I have here is a Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration face lotion. I was just checking the top there to see if I could tell whether it was locked or unlocked, just to make sure there's no leakage. I couldn't tell, so it's not moving, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and place this in a plastic bag to prevent any leakage. This item did come in under 8 ounces, so it's going to go out first class. I'm going to be using a 6.5 by 9.25 eBay padded mailer. I'm just going to wrap this up in a piece of paper to provide it a little bit of extra cushion inside the mailer. Now, this is my eBay branded mailer. I did put a sticker over the eBay logo. This was bought by a drop shipper, so they asked me not to put any information in the package. I'm just going to fold it over just to prevent any extra space inside the package so the item doesn't move around. Just placing the label right over it. That's it. My next item shipping out today is a Kiss Salon acrylic nails. They're clear. I got this in a wholesale liquidation lot. I'm just gonna slip this right into a 4x8 padded bubble mailer that I get on Amazon. This did come in at 4 ounces, so it'll be shipping out first class. Just going to place the label right over the adhesive strip on the top. And these labels are pretty big, so I do have to fold down all the edges just to make sure that all the sticky tape is stuck to itself. That's it. Next lot of items I have going out is a lot of 3. Zarbee's Children's Sleep Liquid Melatonin. You can sell melatonin on eBay, you just have to make sure you don't have it in shipping international. I got these 3 items from Extreme Couponing at CVS. And I'm placing all 3 items in a bag. I am using this box from another purchase I have made recently. I try to recycle all my boxes because they're definitely expensive. This item in the box did come in just at under a pound at 15 ounces. So I'm using, the box is about 5 by 5 by 6. Just gonna wrap them up in a piece of paper so they don't move around in the box. Place a little air bubble there. Make the box as snug as I can. Placing the label right over the top, folding it down. I'm going to place some tape on each side of the label just to make sure that the label does not come unstuck from the box. And that's it. Next item I'm shipping out today is a lot of 4 U-Buy Kotex Light Day liners. Each box has 40 pads. I got this from Extreme Couponing, probably at Walmart. Some at CVS. These 4 boxes do come in over a pound, and they don't fit in a regional rate A1 box. So I'm going to go ahead and place all 4 of these in a regional rate A2 box. You can order these online at the post office website. I have some leftover shipping paper from wholesale liquidation lots. So I'm just going to add that in there. They're pretty snug in there. They actually barely fit. Now for this box, it has an adhesive strip on each end. The adhesive strip always gives me a problem, especially when it's cold. It doesn't like to stick at all. So I always place a piece of tape on each side just to make sure that the ends don't pop open. Next items I have here is a lot of 2 Baby Oillogic Stuffy Nose and Cough Essential Roll-Ons. I got these from a wholesale liquidation lot back in March. I got probably about 15 of them. 3-4 of them were damaged because oils often leak. And they didn't have a great sell-through rate, and I hadn't sold any until the last week, and I've pretty much sold out of all of them. So I did get all of these from a wholesale liquidation lot. Just gonna place them in a bag, just in case of any leakage. And I'm just gonna wrap them up in a piece of shipping paper here, just to make sure that they don't jostle around too much in the package. I'm gonna be using a 6.5 by 9.25 eBay branded padded bubble mailer. And this package is going first class. It did come in at under 4 ounces. Just gonna place the label right over the adhesive strip there. That's it. Next item I'm shipping out is a B&U Royal Jelly Bee Pollen Propolis Chewable Immune Support Tablets. This is a glass bottle that is sealed at the top. It did come from a liquidation lot back in September, so it took about 2 months to sell. Since this is a glass bottle, I went ahead and decided to use a 7x4x4 EcoSwift box. I didn't want to place it in just a padded bubble mailer. This package did come in at under 8 ounces, so it is going to ship out for first class. I'm just going to add some bubble wrap to the package. I just recently ran out of my pretty green bubble wrap, which is a bummer. So I did purchase a huge 175-foot roll from Amazon. Actually, it was only $22, which is the cheapest it's been. I'm going to go ahead and use a piece of shipping paper to wrap up the product, just to give it an extra cushion in the box. I'm going to use an air bubble just to make sure the item doesn't. Since the box and the one air bubble didn't pass the shake test, I went ahead and opened it up and added a little bit more cushioning inside. Close that glass bottle. I just really don't want it to break. Just gonna add a piece of my eBay branded tape that I get off of eBay with my coupon code for having a store. I bought a 24 pack probably earlier this year, and it's still going strong. I at least have 7 more rolls. Placing the pieces of tape on the side of the label just to make sure that the label does not come unstuck from the box. And that's it. Next items I'm shipping out is a lot of 4 Pantene Pro-V Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioning Treatment. These 4 items I got from I got these from Extreme Couponing at CVS. However, I have received some in liquidation lots, and these items do sell really well. These 4 items do come in at over £1, so I decided to use a padded flat rate envelope because this item was going to California and a box would cost me a fortune. For these 4 items, I'm gonna go ahead and add a piece of tape to the caps just to make sure that they don't come loose. And here I'm just gonna fashion a a piece of cardboard kind of around the item, just to prevent any damage to the item. This item did sell for a pretty high price, so I want to make sure that it gets to the buyer in perfect condition. This piece of cardboard here I actually got from my shipping labels. Comes around my shipping labels. Of course, for each item, since it is a liquid, I'm going to go ahead and bag it. I'm bagging them. Actually, all 4 of these do not fit in one bag. It's the unfortunate thing about this size in particular. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap these each individually. My shipping bags I get from Walmart. Shipping bags are pretty expensive. I haven't really upgraded yet. I just use these. They're about $4 for that little box of 100. So the padded flat rate envelope right now is $8.30. You can typically find these at your post office, but I order them in boxes of 100 from the post office website. As you can see, fashioning a box around products is not always the easiest thing to do. Probably a better way to do this. But this was my bright idea, so it did work. So I'm just placing the items securely right in the bag there. Looking pretty good. Just folding over the package so there's no excess space inside the padded Bubba mailer. Of course, I'm going to add some adhesive to some tape to the adhesive just in case it comes open. And I'm going to tape around the edges just to secure everything in there. And there's no extra space inside the package. This item's already been received by the customer and I got a positive review, so luckily my packaging worked. Next items I have shipping out here is a lot of 5 CoverGirl Rich Brown Eyebrow Pencils. I get these pretty often. Couponing from CVS. I usually get them for free or a moneymaker, so I always pick them up. They do sell pretty well. Sometimes it does take some time. They sit for a while. They do not sell for a very high price, but they sell. I'm going to place them all in a bag just to kind of keep them together, and I'm going to use a 6.5 by 9.25 eBay branded padded Bubba mailer. This package did come in under 4 ounces, so this is going to go out first class at the cheapest rate. I'm just placing the label right over the adhesive for some extra security. Next items I have shipping out here is a lot of 2 Olay Regenerist Vitamin C serums. This package comes in at under 8 ounces, so it's going out first class. These 2 items I got from a wholesale liquidation lot back in, I'm gonna say July. It did take a little while to sell these 2. They are trial size. They do sell very well on eBay, just mine hadn't sold yet. Placing these 2 in a bag. They are liquid just in case, and I'm just going to use some shipping paper here to pad inside the Bubba mailer. Somebody was actually asking me on eBay what the expiration date were on these, and they don't have an expiration date. And as the guy was taking his time to ask me a bunch of questions about the item, somebody else actually bought it from him. So that's the beauty of activity on items. Just going to add a piece of tape to the adhesive there, just in case the adhesive fails during shipment. I'm going to place the label on the other side. And that's it for this package. Last items I have going out here is a lot of 2 Maybelline lipsticks, Baddest Beige. Got these in a wholesale liquidation lot. Item and package coming in under 4 ounces. Just going to place this in a bag just in case of any leakage, and going to use a 4x8 padded bubble mailer. Lipstick is my least favorite item to sell. It's very hard to get a picture of, and it's a very slow seller. And almost no lipsticks come sealed, so you have to check every single one, and typically they're the ones that are tainted in any kind of wholesale liquidation loss, so I end up throwing away a lot of lipstick. Just going to place a label right over the adhesive strip and just fold over all of the sides. Let me know if there's a better way to do this. I don't think there's any smaller shipping labels. So here's kind of a visual of what I have going out today. Again, I do have 10 items going out. I schedule a post office mail pickup every single day. I typically will schedule them 1 year at a time. So at the end of the year, I schedule all the ones for the next year. And I just leave my bin out by my mailbox.